Good evening. My name is Linda Dorsina Fori, and I am co-chair of Rian Immigrant Center Advisory Board, along with John Donahue of the Arbella Insurance Group. Welcome to the 2021 Solas Award celebration. For the second year, we are joined tonight by people from around New England, and we are so glad to have you with us. I am honored to introduce to you our Solas host tonight, my good friend Jim Braude, the host of WGBH's Greater Boston. We are delighted to have you as our host, Jim.
Thank you so much, Linda. The Rian Immigrant Center provides critical support to immigrant and refugee families from more than 126 countries. I am proud to host Rian's biggest fundraising event, the Solas Awards celebration. You know, the United States, much like Ireland, had always been known as a nation that welcomes everyone. That in recent years, a country of immigrants has become so unwelcoming to people just like us is beyond sad. But what I've observed bucking this trend, the Rian Center is a beacon, truly a welcome center for the city of Boston and for Massachusetts. They work tirelessly towards a society where all are welcomed and valued, and everyone enjoys equitable opportunities and protections. The rest of America could learn a lesson from what has been done here. We all know it is not easy for newcomers to make their way in the U.S. Rian works to help those with challenges by providing legal services, English classes, and counseling to people working to make their way in the U.S. I'm here hosting Solas tonight because of the respect I have for the work the Rian Immigrant Center does, because of the people you served, and of course, because Brian O'Donovan asked me. I hope you show how much you care by supporting their work tonight. Click the donate button on the Rian Immigrant Center's webpage or text SOLAS 2021 to 44321. The Rian Immigrant Center, started in 1989, is the Irish Immigration Center by Sister Lena Deavy and other Irish immigrants, and to this day has remained rooted in the Irish tradition of welcome, social justice, and human rights. Rian is the old Irish word for pathway, and the staff and volunteers at the center, day in and day out, help create pathways to new beginnings with immigrant and refugee families. Joining us tonight from Dublin, Ireland is Tolü Makay, a talented young singer and songwriter born in Nigeria and raised in the Midlands of Ireland. Tolü uses her music to speak her truth, share the importance of self-love, self-assurance, and self-confidence, all things I could use a little more of. We'll talk with Tolü about her musical journey in a bit. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy this video of her song, Aye.
When I was 10, I was called for, and when I was led to seek the truth, I just fought for what I came for. Now that I'm here, living my truth, I am stronger, so much bolder.
That was a truly beautiful song from one of Ireland's rising stars. We'll have more of the extraordinary Tolü later. Don't miss it. Solas is the Irish word for light, and the Solas Awards recognize people who, as I said, are beacons of light and hope in our communities. Tonight, the Solas Award is being presented to Dr. Sarah Kimball for her steadfast dedication to refugee and immigrant rights, social justice, and the holistic health of immigrant and refugee families in partnership with the Rian Immigrant Center. José Nieto for his incredible resilience despite daunting personal, legal, and systemic obstacles in reuniting his family in the United States and his tireless pursuit of providing them a safe, stable life full of opportunity. And the Boston Celtics center, Enes Kanter. I've had the opportunity to interview Enes a number of times. He never fails to use his platform to advocate for a more just life for all. Dr. Kimball, congratulations. Let's start with you. As director of the Immigrant and Refugee Health Center at Boston Medical Center, I know you've partnered with the Rian Immigrant Center for a number of years. It sounds like the legal assistance Rian's attorneys provide to your patients has a profound impact on their health. How so?
Oh, it has so many impacts on my patients' health. And that's really because in our country, we've decided that your immigration status dictates your access to healthcare, to insurance, and to all sorts of life-saving benefits like food stamps. And so when the attorneys at Rian are able to secure an immigration status for one of my patients, I immediately have more tools at my disposal to help them meet their healthcare needs. So sometimes that's small as a blood pressure cuff if they have high blood pressure, and sometimes it's as big as keeping them from getting deported if they have a cancer diagnosis and can't get treatment in their home country.
And do they feel as if they're respectfully treated by Rian's legal assistance? Because as we know, a lot of lawyers, I am one, are not always terrifically respectful of their clients.
Yeah, I have such utmost respect for the attorneys we work with at Rian, and I can tell you that my patients feel like they're being cared for in all of their needs when they meet with the Rian attorneys, especially when we're able to do it either handing them off directly from a care provider or hopefully in days to come in person back in clinic.
What does the Solas Award mean to you? What does it mean winning it?
Oh, it's such a moment of total sweetness. I always feel like the people at Rian are partners with me, that we are in this fight for immigrant rights together. And it's really rare to be able to partner with an organization and with individuals whose values just so closely mirror my own of equity and justice for immigrants. And so my appreciation for them and for this award is just so bountiful and overflowing.
I'll tell you, a moment of total sweetness. What a great line. Congratulations, Doctor.
Thank you so much.
Let's move on to the next awardee, José Nieto. Congratulations, José. I understand you've been undergoing treatment for cancer and know a bit about what Dr. Kimball is talking about. Rian helped bring your family, your 3 daughters, and your wife to the U.S. Please tell us about the importance of having your family by your side through your treatment and whether it would have been possible without Rian.
Gracias por la oportunidad de poder ser voz de mi familia. El impacto de tener a mi lado a mi esposa e hijas es positivo por el soporte emocional y moral en mi tratamiento médico. Me han ayudado en esta dura batalla por la vida. La alegría y el optimismo viven en mí pues mi esposa me acompaña a las citas médicas en las que me hace sentir que no estoy solo. Mi tristeza se ha ido y 11 años de separación ya no más. Gracias a Rain.
That is truly beautiful. So, José Nieto, what does being given the Solas Award mean to you and to your family?
Para mí el premio Solas es un reconocimiento al trabajo de todos, de Rain y nosotros los inmigrantes. Es el éxito como resultado de una victoria en el logro para unificar a mi familia, a mis seres queridos. Es un triunfo para todos, pues vencer las barreras no es fácil, no ha sido fácil. Para mí es un honor que se me haya seleccionado para recibir tan alto premio. Solas es un honor al mérito, definitivamente, por la valentía y el coraje donde Rain premia a los valores humanos. No estamos solos. Gracias a todo el equipo Rain por existir, por su apoyo y cariño.
Jose, all of us here tonight wish you a full recovery and offer you our congratulations. Let's move on to the next awardee, Enes Kanter. The Rian Immigrant Center is delighted to honor him for his human rights activism, commitment to social justice, and philosophy of mutual respect and community building.
Hello everybody, this is Enes Kanter from Boston Celtics, and I just wanted to say immigrant and refugee rights are very, very important to me because more often these people do not understand the system or love of the land. They can be exploited and taken advantage of. It is crucial that they are protected and helped along the way. Creating a method to assist those most in need creates better citizens who eventually will go on to serve the rest of our society. We must provide necessary help to those in need if we wish to create a sustainable community. The Solas Award means a lot to me. It means that the work that I am doing in speaking for human rights, immigrants, justice, and freedom is working. It means that the message I have is connected with others. This award and your organization are a beacon of light to so many. While I might be an NBA player and have the means many don't, but I also have the life experience of fighting for justice and standing up for those who do not have a voice. And I will continue to do that and hope that I can motivate others to do the same. And if you want a better world, we have to demand it. We have to demand a better life from those who chose to keep it away from us. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. And hope to see you guys at one of the Celtics games. Let's go Celtics.
Congratulations, José Nieto, to Sarah Kimball, and to Enes Kanter. The Rian Immigrant Center is proud to honor them all with the Solas Award. It's now my pleasure to introduce you to Tolü Makay. Here's a bit more of her incredible music.
And you'll be mine forever. Maybe you know you'll be my one. So baby, don't take this for granted and throw it back to me, or you'll steal the light of mine.
Tolü, it's great to meet you. Welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Tolü, in the video we watched earlier of your song, Aye, your grandmother's voice can be heard. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, so what she is saying is basically an oriki. An oriki means, is basically like an attribute of praises. So you can be given like many names. The example that I use is if anyone has watched Game of Thrones, where it talks about the queen of dragons, and she has so many different names. So you're given this name and it's assigned to you at birth. So she sings, my grandmother sings this, and it's a language and also my tribe, which is called Yoruba from Nigeria.
Well, it's a beautiful addition, I'll tell you, to that beautiful song. Tolü, Ireland is known for its hospitality and spirit of welcome. And okay, here it goes. Kead Mille Folche. I hope I got that close, which means 100,000 welcomes. Tell us about your experience emigrating to Ireland, and tell me how close to accurately I actually said that.
It was good. It was. You say Kate Mille Folche. I hope I'm saying it too correctly.
I
but
think
yeah,
yours
that's
is a little better than mine.
Yeah, so oh gosh, my parents brought me over to Ireland when I was 5 years old, so I was very young to even understand the system. But from understanding what I could gain and the benefits for even just existing as I am, I'm grateful for it, because even opportunities to be in university with grants and applications like that that's accessible. These are opportunities that if I wasn't here or didn't come with how my parents did, I wouldn't have been able to have that. But it's a different process at the moment. It's tougher than it was for us when we came, which is something I have to admit, especially with like direct provision. But it's something we're still working on and hoping to hopefully help the future generation get a better feel of integration with the community in Ireland.
Tolü, I know how I responded to your music. How are the people of Ireland responding?
Oh God, I recently did my first like headline, coming back from like restrictions and how it's been, and I for the first time I got to see people like sing back songs to me released, especially during COVID. So to see people singing back lyrics that I wrote during COVID was just incredible. So it's been incredible. It's an amazing feeling.
Tolü, it was great to meet you. It was great to be introduced to your music, and thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
Our pleasure. Each year, the Rian Immigrant Center's legal, education, resource, and support services empower immigrants and refugees from over 126 countries to gain stability and better lives for their families. Here's how.
Welcome everyone to the Rian Immigrant Center. We are New England's welcome center for immigrants and refugees. And we're really delighted today to introduce you to our recently renovated guest services area. We're very grateful to the Cabot Family Trust for their support in building out this new space. For the last 18 months, our attorneys, social workers, and teachers have been supporting families remotely, and we're excited to soon be welcoming families back into the center again. I am here with my colleague Telma Silva, our guest services coordinator. Hi Telma.
Hi Ronnie.
How are you doing today?
I'm okay, how are you?
Good. So what's going on at the center today?
Today we have Becca teaching her online classes upstairs. We have Sarah meeting with a client counseling, and we also have Tony working on a case with a client.
That's brilliant. We've really got a great team of staff, don't we?
Yeah. Yes.
So what's your favorite part of the renovation, Telma?
My favorite part of the renovation is the family room. It's good when clients come in with their kids so they can have a place to read a book and play and have some fun.
And this is our new Belfast meeting space, which is really a great place for our immigration attorneys to be meeting with clients privately, and also our teachers and our mentors to be meeting with students, helping them prepare for a citizenship exam or to be looking for a new job. It's really a brilliant space. We named it Belfast to really honour our connection to Ireland. We're deeply rooted in the Irish traditions of hospitality, human rights and social justice, and we're very grateful to the Irish government's continued support for our work since 1989. We redesigned this place with the intention that all are welcomed and valued.
Thank you for joining us on this tour, and we look forward to seeing you when we fully reopen.
Ronnie Miller is the Executive Director of the Rian Immigrant Center. Welcome, Ronnie. It's good to meet you.
Thanks so much, Jim, for hosting Solas this year. We really appreciate your support. Thank you.
It was my honor. Ronnie, talk about the Rian Immigrant Center's vision and mission, if you will.
So the Rian Immigrant Center is Boston's welcome center for immigrant and refugee families. You mentioned earlier how Sister Lena Davey had formed the Irish Immigration Center. And over the years, we've really evolved into becoming a welcome center for immigrant and refugee families from 126 different countries. So our immigration attorneys and social workers and teachers day by day are creating new opportunities, new beginnings for families from all over the world. And we're really honoring that tradition of Irish tradition of human rights and social justice and hospitality. We really see ourselves as a welcome center.
And you do it brilliantly, I should say. Tell us how the pandemic affected the immigrant community and how Rian has responded.
So when the pandemic happened, Rian's attorneys and social workers and educators immediately moved to a remote services model. We started providing our services online, running our classes online. The attorneys provided support online. And when we were engaging with families in those early days of March and April of 2020, we realized that families really needed access to cash assistance and basic sort of support. They were losing their jobs, they were getting COVID, and we realized that we really needed to come alongside the families. So we, in conjunction with the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Advancement and other local immigrant support centers, we co-founded the Massachusetts Immigrant Collaborative, which is 15 organizations across the Commonwealth that were working with immigrants who were not eligible for support, for federal support. And we were able to then raise some funds through the Boston Resilience Fund, through family foundations, and started providing emergency cash assistance and food assistance. So that really has become a major effort of our center, is to be the fiscal sponsor for that collaborative, in parallel to our staff providing the necessary immigration legal services. The pandemic really hit immigrant families really hard. People were losing their jobs, they were getting COVID, and this coming alongside the families and supporting them where they were at was a big part of our response to the pandemic.
So, Ronnie, let me end with probably the easiest question you've ever been asked. Why should people watching tonight support Rian and its work?
So the Rian Immigrant Center provides a comprehensive range of services, a very holistic approach to supporting families. As we mentioned, the legal work, the social, the counseling and case management support, and the education support. We're really a focal point, and we work in a very collaborative manner. Internally within the center, our staff are working together to support the families, but externally also in the community, we're working with other hospitals, shelters, schools, and other community-based organizations. So we really see ourselves as a collaborator with other organizations to sort of build up the community. We're working towards a society where all are welcomed and valued and enjoy equal opportunities and protections. And we're very proud of the work that we do.
We're proud of the work you do too, Ronnie. Ronnie Miller, Executive Director of the Rian Immigrant Center. Many of you may be wondering how you can get involved. You can help empower thousands of immigrant families in the coming year by making a donation to the Rian Immigrant Center by simply clicking on the donate button or texting Solas 2021 to 44321. A generous donor is offered to match contributions made tonight up to $50,000, so please consider making a gift and you'll double your impact. Thank you everyone for watching the Rian Immigrant Center's Solas Award celebration, and thank you for letting me be a part of it. Remember, if you haven't made a donation yet this evening, you can text Solas 2021 to 44321 or click the donate button on the website. I hope you support this truly important organization. Thank you so much for being here, and good night.
On behalf of everyone at the Rian Immigrant Center, thank you, Jim, for being our host this evening. And a wonderful congratulations again to Sarah, Jose, and Enes. Have a great Thanksgiving and stay safe, everyone. Good night, and thank you for your support.
You used to be the one I wrote to. You used to be the one I'd go to to make it all okay, to make it all better. And I just needed time to get my head together. I said I needed time, I said I needed space. I never said I never wanted to see your face again. And you'll play upon my mind, and I'll play upon your heartstrings. I'll try to show you these feelings won't go, and you'll be mine forever. Maybe you know you'll be my one. So baby, don't take this for granted and throw it back to me, or you'll steal the light of my sun. 'Cause you still are the one I dream of. Yeah, you still are the one who is love to me. You still are the one I know I'll be with in the end. The one who came from heaven, sent to me. I said I needed time, I said I needed chance to put my heart together, to put it back into your hands. And you'll play upon my mind, and I'll play upon your heartstrings. I'll try to show you these feelings won't go. Baby, be mine. Don't go. Baby, be mine. You'll be mine forever. Baby, you know you'll be my one. So baby, don't take this for granted and throw it back to me, or